Hello everyone, today's tale is called I lost my wife, my home, and my peace, but reconnected with the only person who ever truly loved me. Enjoy your viewing and enjoy your meal. When I was 7, I met this girl at a local park. She was getting picked on by some older boys, and for some reason, my feet just moved before my brain did. I stepped in, shooed the boys off, and she looked at me like I was some kind of superhero. We were in the same class at school, and from that day on, we were inseparable. We did everything together. People used to say we were like two puzzle pieces, always side by side, always clicking. She went through some girl struggles in middle and high school, period pains, cramps, bad days, and I tried my best to help her out. Held her backpack, got her pain meds from the nurse's office, gave her space when she needed it, listened when she just needed someone to rant to. I never saw it as a big deal. That was just what you do for someone you care about. We even tried dating once in high school. We held hands, went on a couple of awkward teen dates, but it never felt romantic. It was like trying to kiss your own shadow. We talked about it and agreed, we were best friends, and we weren't meant to be lovers. So we went back to just being us. Then came college. That's where I met her, my future wife. She was magnetic, confident, bright. The kind of girl that walked into a room and somehow the temperature changed. We hit it off almost instantly, and yeah, I'll admit it, I was infatuated. My best friend was happy for me, genuinely happy. She supported me through it, even helped me plan out some of our early dates. After graduation, my girlfriend and I decided to take a gap year to travel before settling down. We wanted to see the world, find a place that felt like home, and just be young. In all that movement, I lost touch with my best friend. There was no big falling out or dramatic goodbye. Just distance, time, and two people drifting apart. One night, staying at a resort by the sea, my girlfriend and I had what I can only describe as the most intimate, intense night we ever shared. It was perfect. 9 months later, we had twins. A boy and a girl. We got married soon after. The twins were the light of my life. They were so pure. They held hands wherever they went. They whispered secrets to each other. They were shy and sweet and always looking out for one another, even at age 3. Just watching them made me believe in goodness. But behind the scenes, my wife had changed. She was increasingly absent, physically and emotionally. Most of the parenting fell on me. I was exhausted, but I loved my kids too much to complain. I figured she'd come around eventually. Then one night, I found out she'd been cheating on me. I don't know how long it had been going on, but when I confronted her, she didn't deny it. She said she was bored and wanted passion back in her life. I filed for divorce the next morning. I won full custody of the kids. She didn't even fight for them. I flew back home with my kids and found a modest apartment. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and I was trying my best to hold it all together. Then one day, while walking to pick up some groceries, I saw a figure sitting on the sidewalk near a closed shop, a girl, with a dog by her side. Our eyes met. I froze. She froze. It was her, my best friend, the one person I never got closure with. She looked like she hadn't slept in days. I walked over, called her name. She stood up slowly. We didn't even say anything, we just hugged. Like time folded in on itself. I brought her home with me. The kids were playing with her dog, giggling. Meanwhile, I sat with her, and she told me everything. After I left for college, she fell in love with someone else. They were excited to start a life together, and when she got pregnant, they were over the moon. They even adopted the dog together, saying it'd be the kids' protector. But just 2 days before I found her, she'd had a miscarriage. And the man who was supposed to love her blamed her for it. Said disgusting things about her body. told her he couldn't be with her anymore. Then he kicked her out with the dog, and she had nowhere to go. I just hugged her again. And we both cried. Then something happened I'll never forget. While we sat there, the twins came up to us. My son hugged my leg. My daughter hugged hers. And then she looked up at her and said, "Can you be our new mommy, so the dog can live with us too?" She gasped. I felt like I got struck by lightning. The look in her eyes, it wasn't just surprise. It was that feeling, the feeling we never had when we dated, the one we should have had. The one we didn't understand until that moment. She smiled through her tears. I looked at her, and we just knew. We started dating. It wasn't long before we got engaged, and then married. The kids finally had a mother who read to them at night, kissed their scraped knees, and told them she loved them every single day. We adopted more pets, a couple of rabbits, a lazy cat. Our house is chaos, but it's warm, it's full of love, and it's ours. Then one day, I got a call. It was my ex-wife. She said she was sick. She had contracted an STD from one of her partners and was in and out of the hospital. She asked if she could talk to the kids. I told her, I have a new wife, and my kids have a new mom. One that actually loves them. One that tucks them in at night and holds them when they cry. I hope you find peace, but we're doing just fine without you. And I hung up. Today marks 8 years since that night my childhood friend walked back into my life. And now, everything I ever dreamed of, I have it. We built a big wooden house on a hill just outside town, surrounded by green and sunlight and laughter. I even have an army of pets now, dogs, cats, rabbits, you name it. This morning, I took the twins to the same park I used to visit as a kid. And I watched my son, now 12, shyly talking to a girl his age near the monkey bars. She suddenly hugged him tight and ran off giggling. His sister, his twin, immediately teased him, calling the girl's name in a sing-song voice. And I just stood there, watching. That's how we met. Life, it really does come full circle. TLDR, as a kid, I helped a girl being bullied and we became inseparable best friends. We tried dating once, but realized we were more like soul siblings. Years later, I fell in love with someone else, had twins, got married, but my wife cheated and left. I returned home a single dad and unexpectedly reunited with my childhood best friend, now broken from a miscarriage and an abusive partner. I took her in. We healed together. Now, 8 years later, we're married with a cozy wooden home and a whole family of pets. Today, I saw my son blush around a girl at the park, the same park where my story began. Life came full circle. Thanks for watching, come back again.